The text line. You text JGR, whatever's on your mind, to 96893. Couple of text messages. Going back to old segments. Butt slam. Bring back butt slams. My child sick. That was a one-time thing. You can't just bring back my child sick. I guess you could bring back.
You just never knew it was going to go that way. It just went that way.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for the Zayn tickets. I had so much fun, and my younger self cried seeing Zayn again. Since One Direction, it truly was such a fun time. That was where we gave away the trips to Zayn in Vegas, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, that was great. Late to the party, just started a Landman. During the intro, all I can hear is John Jay humming. Even if you skip the song, it lingers, so there's no escaping the John Jay hum. Dude, I can't help what I do every time I hear it. I love this song so much. Answer. I just listened to it.
This is one of the themes you don't skip? Because normally I skip the theme.
I don't skip this theme at all.
This one you cannot.
No, I love this. And I sit through the recap, too. I just love this show from beginning to end. Another text from a 530 number, John Jay and Rich. I think Rich and Stacey have to be my favorite couple on the Couples podcast. Hot take, Stacey said majority would agree that it's better to be late instead of early. I have to disagree. Although it was so cute how she's taken an interest in Rich's guitar world.
She was pretty good.
Happy Monday.
So yeah, she says it's like people show up for appointments for her like 20, 25 minutes early. And I said, well, what's wrong with that? And, Stacey's hot take. She's like, well, I'm having another appointment. So now you're walking in being all awkward while I'm showing somebody else around the, whatever it is that she's doing. She's like, I'd rather you be 5 minutes late.
You can hear the podcast. It dropped yesterday. So if you go to wherever you hear podcasts, anywhere that you hear podcasts, search John Jay and Rich on demand, and you can listen to today. In fact, anything you missed today, it's probably posted up there already. Also, our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and search John Jay and Rich and start following us, and you can see all behind the scenes stuff. Okay, Skyscraper, #1 show on Netflix. An amazing show to watch. This guy climbs a skyscraper. Looks like he's going to fall and fly. But he would not fly. But you two flew.
That's true. So Payton and I do this little segment on our Instagram at John Jay and Rich every Tuesday. And we call it Try It Tuesday. And we've done a lot of food, but I think it was one of our goals when we very first started this to not just do food. We want to try all the things, fun activities and whatnot. And we tried, I think, one of the most fun experiences I think maybe I've ever had in my life.
Wow. I'm with you on that.
And I cannot wait to drop this Try It Tuesday tomorrow. So Payton and I went to a class at Trapeze U. Like Trapeze University. Mm-hmm. We channeled our inner Carney and we became circus folk for the day. Literally, I was like, what's the active verb of doing the trapeze? Is it trapezing? And they're like, it's flying. And it really does feel like you're flying.
Yes.
So we literally got there and they gave us like a couple of lessons and we're listening to what they're saying, but I don't know about you, Payton, but when they're telling us the directions, it doesn't really totally clock until you climb up, just like you see in the circus, that tiny, skinny little ladder that you go all the way up to the big, huge platform.
You had to climb up
had to climb up that little ladder.
Is it moving and stuff?
And, a little bit of sway.
You know what's funny? The guy on that show, Skyscraper, he had to climb up a little ladder like that at the very end.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they talked about it like a circus ladder.
Totally.
You guys are very topical.
It was literally like this little tiny ladder.
You weren't scared going up the ladder? Because it looks high.
I wasn't scared going up the ladder, but once I got to the platform and they hand you the bar, they hand you one side of the bar, I looked at Payton, I was like, it's actually pretty high up here.
Hey, so let me ask you something. So did you guys do the thing like you swing and then they catch you?
Yeah.
Like you let go and a guy catches you?
Yes.
What the heck?
It was amazing.
Wow.
And you have great video of it too? Like, have you watched it? Are you freaked out watching it going, I'm
not freaked out watching it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we did that.
I know. I remember walking up and I looked at Kyle and I said, okay, I don't know what I just got us into. Because this platform, you're like 30 to 50 feet in the air.
It's
and
high.
This bar is heavy.
It's
and
a heavy bar.
I mean, we had like safety like bands on us too, but it was just an experience I've never had in my entire
And
life.
nobody fell, nobody let go and had to be saved by the net?
No, I actually got a total kick out of it because this is like so inside for me and my family. But like in my household, if you're going to throw something to someone, we go, hey. And then you know something's coming. Like, you better be looking because something's coming at you. Well, they use like circus vocal cues. So when you're up on the platform and you have one hand on the trapeze bar and you're supposed to jump, they give you that cue. And you just jump and then you grab onto the bar and then you like swing back and they're like, okay, put your legs up. So you bring your legs up to the, and then you let go your hands, and so you're just swinging there from your knees.
And the guy's just going to catch you?
Yeah, so what they did, so I was really nervous, but they were so amazing at making us feel super comfortable, and their directions are so clear that it's almost hard to mess up. And we did mess up a few times. A few times.
Anybody can go there? Anybody can go there. Doesn't matter how much you weigh?
I mean, I think there might be like an age limit. You can see all the specifications. Their website is trapezeu.com. And like, I think it would be, they were talking about how they do like birthday parties and they do like corporate events like schwanding.
That's
I would love to see both of you guys doing this. It would be
I would assume that I weigh too much, that they can't do it.
No, you wouldn't.
One time I was going to jump out of an airplane and they said that you had to weigh a certain amount, under a certain amount, and I didn't. And I was very grateful.
I think you could
Try to
ask
keep that weight for the rest of your life
very
so you never have to jump.
Dylan, he's one of the co-owners with his wife, Katie. He was like in the circus for like 20 years.
Well, I would hope they've got circus experience. I hope they're just not putting up ladders.
No, it was awesome.
It was such a cool experience, you guys.
A long time ago, I've never really told you guys this story, but I went to Vermont for a vacation with my wife, and there was a river or a lake or something. There was a rope swing, and people were jumping off the rope swing. They're, come on, jump off the rope swing. I was like, piece of cake, I'm going to jump off the rope swing, right? So I grabbed the rope, and I didn't realize, like, I have no strength. And as soon as I jumped, I couldn't hold myself on the rope, and I went all the way down. And I was like, so you have to have some sort of arm strength, right? To get to the guy, you got to be able to hold on. So it's like doing a pull-up then, right? You have to be able to hold on to that bar.
Less strength than a pull-up. Because I could maybe do half a pull-up.
So you're on this thing, you hold on the bar, and you go.
Yes.
And so
you jump up, and then all of a sudden you're swinging. And then
but at some point, there's tension on your arms, right?
Oh, yeah, right? When you drop
that's
down.
where I think I would let go. That's where I would think I'm not strong enough.
See, I think you would totally be strong
Rope swing, I have
It's different than rope swing.
No, you would be fine. And also, like, you guys, Kyle was so good at this trapeze.
Of course she is. Because she's bendy and she can do things.
So I went first, and I did terrible. And then Kyle comes out and knocks me out the water. So the competitor in me, I was like, oh yeah, hell no. I'm going to get this down.
So they have you practice the swing first, and then they give you, you do the catch. I think that's what they call it. The catch, when you let go, and then you're swinging in his arms.
What's the noise that they make?
First they go, listos, and then we're like, okay, it's coming.
That means
and then
ready.
he's like, ready, ha! And then you go, ah! And then you just listen, and they tell you exactly what to do, and you're just flying and experiencing the coolest thing ever.
This is you guys.
Yes.
Of course Kyle's good at trapeze.
She was really good. Very flawless.
That totally makes sense to me.
No, Payton nailed the catch first try. I did not.
Can you guys I know tomorrow's Try Tuesday, you're going to drop it tomorrow, but is there a little teaser so we can see?
Of course.
Did they tell you what to wear? Wear sweats?
We just wore active wear. And I was wearing a sweatshirt at first, like, so we just had like leggings and sports bras, and I had a sweatshirt on at first, but it was kind of like impeding my
Do you sweat?
be able to reach out.
Yes,
Like
it's
you
a
guys
workout.
It was. We were sore the next day. I was like, oh my gosh, my abs.
No, for me, I couldn't. I like struggled putting my deodorant on. I was like, my armpits are sore.
Did you do flips and stuff?
Yeah,
And they
you
caught
do like a backflip off. That's your dismount.
Oh,
but it wasn't like you did a flip and he caught you.
No,
No.
we're not there yet.
but you would both go
Like, we
back?
had our second lesson. Yeah, in a
100%.
Oh, awesome.
And I feel like it would be such a big, like, such a fun group activity with like
totally would be.
besties.
Not this group.
All right, so we'll post Payton will post something on John Jay and Rich on our stories real quick, or main feed. It'll be up there.